Welcome to our channel. Today's book covers very interesting topic which touch all of us. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with information and distractions, it's easy to forget the importance of truly seeing and understanding the people around us. This book reminds us of the power of human connection and the joy that comes from being seen. How can we look somebody in the eye and see something large in them, and in turn, see something larger in ourselves? Let's dive in. This book is written by David Brooks. Conservative political and cultural pundit David Brooks is an American who writes for the New York Times. On August 11, 1961, he was born in Toronto, Canada. In addition to serving as a commentator on NPR and the PBS NewsHour, Brooks has held positions as a film critic for The Washington Times, a reporter for The Wall Street Journal, and later as an op-ed editor. A senior editor at the Weekly Standard from its founding, a contributing editor at Newsweek, and an editor at The Atlantic Monthly. Among the works he has written are On Paradise Drive, How We Live Now and Always Have in the Future Tense, and Bobos in Paradise, The New Upper Class and How They Got There. Additionally, Brooks is also a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. Now let's discuss about the book. The book has been divided into 3 parts in 17 chapters. The current hard copy edition has 320 pages. Let's dive into the content and the chapters briefly. Part 1, I See You. Chapter 1, The Power of Being Seen. Chapter 2, How Not to See a Person. Chapter 3, Illumination. Chapter 4, Accompaniment. Chapter 5, What is a Person? Chapter 6, Good Talks. Chapter 7, The Right Questions. Part 2, I See You in Your Struggles. Chapter 8, The Epidemic of Blindness. Chapter 9, Hard Conversations. Chapter 10, How do you serve a friend who is in despair? Chapter 11, The Art of Empathy. Chapter 12, How were you shaped by your sufferings? Part 3, I See You with Your Strengths. Chapter 13, Personality. What energy do you bring into the room? Chapter 14, Life Tasks. Chapter 15, Life Stories. Chapter 16, How do your ancestors show up in your life? Chapter 17, What is wisdom? The important skill of truly understanding others is examined in David Brooks' book, How to Know a Person, The Art of Seeing Others Deeply and Being Deeply Seen in order to forge meaningful connections in a range of circumstances including our families, workplaces, and general lives. It's a touching and useful guidebook. The author uses his own experience to emphasize the importance of genuinely seeing others and providing them with a sense of worth, understanding, and hearing. In today's world, a lot of people feel invisible, misunderstood, and unseen. Acknowledging this pervasive issue, Brooks wants to help readers become better communicators. The book brings up significant problems that affect all of us. What sort of focus should we put on someone to help us get to know them better? What kind of conversations should we have to encourage a greater understanding? Which aspects of a person's story should be given the most attention? Warm and encouraging, How to Know a Person aims to overcome the widespread prejudice, hostility, and misconceptions in society. It encourages readers to put the art of genuinely getting to know others into practice, which will lead to more fulfilling relationships. Throughout the book, there is additional emphasis on the joy that comes from having other people see and understand you. The author further describes the proper amount of attention to pay someone in order to build a relationship. What kind of conversations should you have? What particulars of a person's story should you pay attention to? Motivated by his unwavering curiosity and desire to grow as a person, Brooks offers a kind, optimistic, comprehensive perspective on human connection by referencing not only these academic fields but also the fields of psychology, neurology, theater, philosophy, history, and education. How to Know a Person invites readers to become more empathetic and compassionate toward others while also experiencing the joy that comes from being seen. In the process, it offers a possible remedy for a society split by hatred, false information, and division. Brooks claims that seeing someone else is a very creative activity. How can we look someone in the eye and find something important about them, and how can we look at ourselves and find something important in ourselves? How to Know a Person is a book that everyone seeking understanding and a relationship should read. According to David Brooks, the ability to see someone else deeply and make them feel seen, to accurately know another person, to let them feel valued, heard, and understood, lies at the heart of any healthy person, family, school, community organization, or society?
What inspired the author to write this book? David Brooks drew inspiration from his personal journey of growth, introspection, and a desire to understand the dynamics of human connection. He reflects on his experiences, observations, and research to offer readers a comprehensive guide to knowing others and being deeply seen. Brooks contends that despite the importance of this skill, humanity often falls short in truly understanding and valuing one another. The narrative is driven by a series of essential questions. What kind of attention should one cast on others? What conversations are vital to truly knowing a person? Which aspects of a person's story deserve attention? As a remedy for societal challenges, Brooks argues that truly seeing another person is a profoundly creative act, inviting readers to reflect on how they can perceive something large in others and, in turn, discover something larger within themselves. What are some of the challenges that Brooks identifies in human connection? David Brooks identifies several challenges in human connection in his book. One of the primary challenges is the decline in social skills and the rise of loneliness, especially among younger generations. Brooks also notes that political polarization, competition, and the pressure to get ahead can hinder our ability to connect with others. He argues that people often fail to see others deeply and make them feel valued, heard, and understood, leading to a lack of trust and understanding in society. Brooks contends that the key to overcoming these challenges is to develop the skill of truly knowing another person, which requires attention, curiosity, and empathy. By seeing others deeply and being deeply seen, we can foster deeper connections and create a more compassionate and understanding world. What are a few advantages of having strong interpersonal connections? Our emotional and physical health can be significantly impacted by meaningful interpersonal interaction. A recent study found that having social ties can improve mental health in several ways, including elevating mood, lowering stress levels, and raising self-esteem. Conversely, social isolation has been linked to cognitive deterioration, sadness, and sleeplessness. According to other research, social isolation can raise one's risk of dying by at least 50%. Strong human connections have advantages for mental health as well as a longer lifespan and better quality of life. Our general well-being can be enhanced when we have a physical and emotional connection with people because it makes us feel seen, heard, and appreciated.
The key takeaways from David Brooks' book, How to Know a Person: The Art of Seeing Others Deeply and Being Deeply Seen. 1. The book explores the significance of seeing someone deeply and making them feel valued, heard, and understood. 2. The narrative offers a comprehensive approach to human connection, drawing on psychology, neuroscience, theater, philosophy, history, and education. 3. The book encourages readers to examine the kind of attention they give to others, the conversations they engage in, and the aspects of a person's story they should pay attention to. 4. The narrative is driven by Brooks' trademark curiosity and a personal commitment to growth, aiming to make readers more understanding and considerate. 5. The book offers a roadmap to fostering deeper connections at home, at work, and throughout our lives. If you are looking to foster deeper connections with people in your life, whether it be at home, at work, or in your community, then this book is definitely worth reading. The book offers a roadmap to fostering deeper connections at home, at work, and throughout our lives. It's time for review. In a world when digital noise and diversions abound, a welcome and much-needed manual for recovering the art of true connection with those around us is provided by How to Know a Person. This is a must-read book if you're seeking for a readable, perceptive, and useful guide to improve your interpersonal abilities. The feeling of being seen and understood is one of the most fulfilling experiences in life. In-depth discussion of the crucial subject of human connection is provided by Brooks, who also provides insightful advice and practical techniques that we may use in many facets of our life. This book is a practical manual that equips you with the tools you need to view the world and be seen by others in a meaningful and profound way. It is not merely a theoretical dissertation. Its readability is what distinguishes this book from others in the nonfiction, self-help field. Brooks has a talent for making difficult ideas interesting and approachable. The book comes to life through his deft integration of scientific findings, personal tales, and real-world experiences. You'll find yourself chuckling and remembering specific instances from your own life. The tools this book offers are its real treasure. You'll learn useful techniques to raise your emotional intelligence, strengthen your bonds with others, and create lasting relationships with individuals from all walks of life. Actionable counsel is given by Brooks, who does it in a kind and sympathetic manner. How to Know a Person is a welcome reminder of the value of real human connection in today's fast-paced world when computers frequently mediate our encounters. This book is an invaluable tool for anyone looking to improve their relationships, manage the complexity of human contact, and develop their social skills. Readers with a variety of experiences and backgrounds can relate to this guidance. We are excited to put How to Know a Person's teachings into practice and impart its knowledge to people around me once we had finished reading it. We will definitely keep this book on my bookcase so we can review it whenever we need a refresher. David Brooks's work shines brightly in a world that yearns for more meaningful connections. Anyone who wants to get a deeper understanding of both themselves and those around them should read this book, in our opinion. Currently, this book is one of the bestseller and has 4.6 star rating. You can check more on this book from the link given in the description below. As a token of appreciation, don't forget to subscribe our channel, hit the like button and click the notification icon.